Hello, my name is Russell Tucker, and this is Pittsburgh Overflow, my 15-112 term project, a website and tower defense game about Pittsburgh's combined sewer overflow problem. Pittsburgh has a big issue right now with their sewer system, and that is that their combined sewer system is outdated, costing lots of money and causing flooding all around the city. To explain that better, first, this is a sanitary sewer system, what most cities have. Rainwater and waste are collected separately. Rainwater is emptied directly into the waterways, while waste is sent to treatment plants and emptied after being treated. In a combined sewer system, like Pittsburgh's, rainwater and wastewater are collected together. The combined mix is then sent to a treatment plant. Problem is, when the sewers can't hold the volume of rain that Pittsburgh receives, it either floods the city before even getting to the sewers, or worse, it takes the rain and waste mixture and overflows directly into the rivers. Alcosan, the Allegheny County Sanitary Authority, was tasked with finding a solution to the problem, and as a result they've proposed a number of gray solutions, such as increasing the size of the drainage pipes, the capacity of the sewer system, and the size of the treatment plants. These solutions are calculated to more than triple the average household's sewage management bill every year, and wouldn't even achieve the goals set by the Environmental Protection Agency. Alternative green solutions have been proposed, such as installing permeable pavement, gray water collection systems, roof gardens, and rain gardens, all to help absorb the rainwater before getting to the sewers. This would achieve goals set by the EPA and at a fraction of the cost. So what can you do? You can play Pittsburgh Overflow, a tower defense game where you can manipulate Pittsburgh to protect it from rainfall, resulting in a sewer overflow. You can see the instructions here. The rain comes in waves. You are given money throughout the game. You can buy upgrades for Pittsburgh and see how long you last. Clicking start, the game loads with all the stats you can see here with level, money, and a timer, and all the different rates and capacities around the city. If either the capacity above ground or below ground exceeds its limit, you lose. The rain will come in different intensities and for different lengths of time, with rests in between. Then you can purchase different upgrades which will change all different things around the city, which you can see as you mouse over them. There's a different rate to control how much rain gets absorbed before the sewers, how quickly it drains to the sewers, and how quickly it empties from the sewers. As you click on the green upgrades, it'll show the improvements in the city. A fully upgraded city can look like this. However, there is no limit to how much you can upgrade your city. The game will continue forever, getting harder and harder until you finally get an overflow, at which point it shows you this game over screen. And since this is a game for spreading awareness, it then presents you with options for sharing your opinion with your representatives, the local media, or just on Facebook. And the code. Pittsburgh Overflow is entirely web-based, so it's built in a combination of HTML, CSS for styling, and JavaScript for the game functionality itself. The HTML has all the base structure, all the links to the different CSS and JavaScript files, as well as just all the structure for the web page. Since it's all one web page, all the content is contained right here. The CSS file sets up the styling for the whole site and the whole game. All the text, all the colors, all the images needed, and even a couple of the animations in the game are set up right in the CSS. The JavaScript, in addition to the game definition, also controls a small amount of the style, the initial splash screen, and the navigation to the different tabs on the page. And finally, the game. To start, I set a few globals that I would be using throughout the whole game, although of course kept them to a minimum. There are objects to set up for different upgrades and the details behind each one. The game works largely with simple recursion, calling a function rain and rest continuously until game over. For each, the recursive case calls a JavaScript function to make the code that it runs run for exactly 1 second, so that it calls rain with a number of seconds, takes 1 second to execute it, and then calls rain with 1 less second. Every time it runs rain or rest, it calls a redraw all function, regenerating all the text information, as well as visual displays of the rain and water levels. For each new level, there are getRainDuration and getRainIntensity functions that put the level number into a function and receive an integer back. These functions, as well as several other times in the code, take a function called variability that multiplies the input by a random number between 0.9 and 1.1, just to give some variability every time someone plays. That is Pittsburgh Overflow. Thank you for watching my video, and I hope you enjoy playing.